Motorcycle Men.
Hello, testicles.
I can't hear. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
How you doing?
What's up, man?
Good. Good.
I wonder if I can do it here. Hang on a second.
Is this the map of there?
That is a cartoon map of Myrtle Beach Bike Week.
Now I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
It's all so clear.
Yeah. Look at it.
Clear as mud.
Yeah.
I guess Sonny hasn't realized that Justin's in the office in here already?
He's blind and can't see shit, so he just hears a voice and just doesn't make his noise.
I guess so.
You're getting a free bike wash.
Is it raining?
Dude, you should have seen the fucking black cloud coming following me over here.
Yeah, you
Hey,
know
where do you work?
right in Kenilworth.
Where'd you go today? Were you up North Jersey today?
No. No, not at all.
Because it looked like when you said like ride to work day, it looked like you were up North Jersey.
No.
That was Kenilworth?
Yeah.
That map you posted?
Yeah. That's from Rever.
Yeah.
Reva.
But it looked like you were more north. I was like, does that motherfucker work up by me?
No.
This whole time and I didn't know it?
No. No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my noise thing
He's
to
just
work.
that motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Don't worry about the sounds. Come on.
Because I can add it in post-production, so it's not.
Yeah, just do it in post-production.
That's fine. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Barking Dog Podcast.
Yeah. You'd think she would just shut the fuck up for two fucking minutes.
No, she won't do
This
it.
is the Motorcycle Men Podcast. This is episode. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. Really? That's the best. We have sound effects all over us, and the best I get is a
I didn't even have that. Do I have
is
that?
a National Lampoon's Christmas thing. There we go. This is episode 150.
Wow.
Our 150th episode.
Wow.
You can stop the drum roll now.
I'm making up for the time that I didn't do
It's,
it.
okay, fine. Hello, everybody. My name is Ted. I am Wrong Way. I am the host of the Motorcycle Men Podcast. If you did not know that, please crawl out from under which the rock you currently live. I am here also with Brother Tim Buck 2.
Hello.
Where's the monkey? Where's the monkey? You gotta turn that up. You gotta turn that up.
No, don't turn it. Stop.
Do it again. One more time because I want to hear it again. Chris the Joker.
Yes.
I don't have my laugh anymore.
Come on.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! How many times you gotta see Justin to fucking stop barking?
That was a hell of an introduction.
Yeah, it was a hell of an introduction, isn't it? I think there's like about 12 in there.
That's a great introduction.
Yeah. My new introduction is just Chris yelling, shut the fuck up.
All right, all the way from Burger Harley Davis.
Yeah.
Burger Harley. Burger Harley. That sounds
Ju-
delicious.
Justin Shoes. You couldn't get possibly any more boring than
Yeah, I
that.
know.
I don't know why your shoes.
Gotta find you a sound.
Well, because remember, he told us brown. We said, well, what color are
find
shoes?
him a
Oh,
sound.
but brown. Okay. Well, I get it. There you go, shoes. It works. What can I say? I don't know. Hello, boys and girls. How's it going? How's everything?
Going.
Yeah.
Coming.
It's going.
Good. You guys been riding?
Yes.
That's how I broke my bike.
Okay, well, first of all, before we get into that, a couple of interviews I've been having. As you know, I've been doing the Rider Rides series of interviews, which are short 15-minute interviews with regular folks who ride motorcycles. And anybody, doesn't matter who you are, if you ride a bike, not a bicycle, please. Just a motorcycle. You could tell us all about your bike.
Good one.
Yeah, I can tell you. You can tell everybody about your bike, what you've done to it. But it's been great. So I've done 5 interviews in the past couple of weeks, and I don't care who you are, even if you're another podcast host, even if you're a blogger, it doesn't matter. If you want to feature your bike, if you want to tell us about your bike, what you ride, by all means, go to the episodes page on the Motorcycle Man website at www.motorcycleman.us.
Did you really just do that?
Yeah, I did. And you
Oh
just
my God! What are you new at this?
Yeah. Was it 1995? WWW.
HTTP
Hey, listen, everybody.
backslash.
Everybody listening, if you don't know what that you have to put a fucking www in the fucking front of your thing, burn your
Get off
computer
the
and stop
internet.
using it. Okay? Matter of fact, you don't even have to do that anymore.
I have it tattooed in front of
Yeah.
my face.
www.
that was very venomous, wasn't it? It really was.
That should be a sound
It's
effect.
the PC geek.
Yeah,
man,
really.
sorry.
That should be a sound effect. www.
Well, I know the title of this episode. Anyway, so if you go to motorcyclemen.us
www.
and you go to the episodes page, you can go ahead and just fill that out and get you in there, get you in rotation. We'll take care of it. I also interviewed Ivan from the Cycle Shack podcast. So if you get a chance, go check out Ivan. Ivan told me you're going to find this. Everybody on this planet right now is going to all at once. Once they hear this, they're going to all go, "What?" The Motorcycle Men podcast was influential and inspiring to Ivan to start a podcast of his own. What? I tell you no lies, right?
So what are you trying to say? We were just so bad that he just
no.
had to do something?
He decided after listening to us, he says, "Well, shit, if they could do it, god damn it, I can do it." So no, really, we kind of inspired him to do his own podcast. So wow, holy crap! Anyway, so there you go. Now we're gonna just that's what's been going on. Let's go check out the four corners of the octagon table.
Go.
Tim, what's going on with you motorcycle wise?
I've been looking at them. That's all I can tell you.
I heard you say so. You're looking at Road Kings.
Well, I mean, that's what Chris sent me.
I'm making him look at road.
Why are you making him look at a bigger bike?
It's not
No,
bigger than
big?
mine.
What are you retarded?
You think it's bigger than? No.
Are you okay? You're all right.
It's bigger than a Heritage, but it's not bigger.
This is what I'm
It's
saying.
not bigger than an electric glide, which what he had.
no.
Hey, wait a second. Wait, he let me sit on when I went to Bergen Orley.
Yeah.
He had me sit on both.
And
They both felt right.
okay,
But you know what? It comes down to I like the deluxe more than anything.
you sure you don't want the
What?
Vespa?
No. What are you trying to do?
just
you
busting your chops.
Trying to girl me out over here?
No, don't say that now, because people will write us in anger saying that we're.
All right. Are you trying to
Actually,
foreign
speaking
me
of,
out?
did you see that new Honda deal? It's like
Honda's coming out. Yeah, apparently they're saying they're going the whole zoo route because now they got the monkey. They're bringing the monkey back out.
What?
What's that thing I just saw the other day? I forget what it's called. It's a 2019 something Honda. It looks like a retro.
Yeah, it's the monkey.
Is it the monkey?
Yeah,
It was.
Bring it up.
I'll be honest with you. It was actually cool looking.
yeah. It's
Bring it up.
Honda monkey. Now that's where we need a sound effect right there. Honda monkey power sports. There you go.
No, that wasn't what I was talking about.
That's not the one.
No, it was like a scooter looking thing. It almost looked like a vintage scooter.
That does look like a vintage scooter.
No, I mean like more like a Vespa. That thing on the
Right
left.
there on the left. Oh,
Yeah, that thing's pretty cool. Huh?
That's pretty
I
neat.
like that.
Mini moto.
The middle one, I remember them seeing those in
The Super
Sears,
Cub,
in the Sears
right.
catalog.
Well, we saw the Grom at the IMS show, right? And then you got the Super Cub and the monkey.
There was one on the fucking highway the other day when I was riding. That fucking guy was fucking flying like a fucking rocket, man. Holy shit!
You did 7 more. Dude, this is gonna be the 150th episode with 150 fucks.
Why not?
Yes.
All right, so there you go.
But anyway, yeah, he was fucking flying. I had no idea those little things were that fast.
That's my guess.
Isn't that fucking
Over under is 150.
Well, Justin,
Yeah.
tell us about you wrecking your bike.
No, I
You
didn't
broke
break
it.
No,
You
I
broke
broke
it.
I just broke.
You broke
So
your bike.
this was the past 2 weeks were my usual 2 weekends of Wildwood that I always do
Yes.
the commute from. So the first one, I had terrible weather.
You know shit, man. It was bad. It was bad.
So coming back the first weekend, I rode home and no shit, it was hurricane winds because there was that hurricane that was coming up. So I had the pleasure of doing that. And then this past weekend, I rode home and just driving, pouring rain. So Race of Gentlemen was good, No bad weather, or at least on Sunday for that. But the ride home kind of sucked. So anyway, what's the matter?
My phone's freaking out.
It was
Not
doing that
good.
before. So I got home Sunday after the whole ride home from Wildwood and the pouring rain. I'm soaking wet. So I literally just pulled in my driveway, pulled the bike into the garage, and parked it. So I get on it on Thursday for the first time to take it out. And as I'm backing it out of my garage, I hear pink. And I'm like, what the hell? And I thought that I might have ran over something in my garage. So I'm thinking something maybe kicked up or whatever. And I'm like, what? So I'm looking to see what it was that made that noise. And all of a sudden, I see one of my riser bolts, not top clamp, riser bolts, lying on the ground. I'm like, how the hell did that thing back out? So I'm like, all right, well, I'll put it back in before I run out. No, I sheared it. The freaking, and they're thick. They're like bridge bolts, those freaking things, right? So I'm going, how the fuck? So obviously I didn't ride it, and obviously I haven't had a chance to fix it yet. But the craziest part about this is that literally happened on my ride home from Wildwood. Didn't fall out until I got home.
Wow.
And not until you started to back it out of the driveway.
That's called
Right.
that's called the angels watching your
So,
ass.
you think about that, because once that bolt falls out, the whole handlebar assembly can just spin.
Yeah.
So literally, as I was backing out of my garage and I see the bolt, is like as soon as I see the bolt, the whole handlebar setup just whoop.
No, wait a minute. You got two riser bolts.
Yeah. But the one side snapped, so the whole thing could just rotate.
Oh, shit.
Wow. How does that even happen?
How does that? You must have hit a pothole that just would have ripped that thing apart.
The other thing that we were thinking was because of how strong those winds were the week before, I'm wondering if... yeah, that was thunder.
Oops.
I'm wondering if it was the winds, because I'll be honest with you, I've done a lot of riding in a lot of shitty weather, and I've never rode in winds that were that strong before. So I'm wondering if it was, who knows? My bike's almost got 40,000 miles on it anyway, so it's not like, and I've got the 17-inch bar, so it's not like they haven't had stress on that bolt for a while. But even a cut through that thing with a cutoff wheel would take you 5 minutes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thick bolts. So who knows? So I'm just going to replace the bottom riser, and
You're going to change all the bolts on there?
I'm just gonna replace the riser, because to sit there and drill the rest of it out is ridiculous. It's like I can literally just unbolt the other side, put a new riser on there. I could probably even use the same top clamp.
There you go. Yeah, why not? Get it done.
Take me 2 seconds.
Right.
Unbolt the other one, take it off, put it back
How
on.
much a new riser going to cost you?
I don't know. I gotta look it up.
Yeah. You going to get it blacked out?
It can't be that. It can't be crazy.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
It's worth it.
Well, there you go.
So that's where I'm at. I past 2 weeks I did about probably 1,400 miles on my bike, and
Nice.
then broke the riser bolt.
Well, that's just it.
At least you
we're
did it
just
when you
glad-
got home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
well,
just
The
glad
fact
you
that,
did
well,
it
the
at
thing
home.
is when I was riding home on Sunday,
You're riding home like this.
the rain was so freaking bad, dude, that I had my head next to the windshield because I couldn't. The rain was so hard and the fog coming up from the road and the mist and everything like that, I couldn't see through both my glasses and my windshield. So I literally had to stick my face next to the windshield, and I had to actually watch the line on the side of the road to know when it was turning, because it was raining that freaking hard.
Wow.
Between the mist that was coming up, the rain that was coming down, and everything.
Shit.
So it was the rain was bad. So you imagine if all of a sudden in the middle of all that my handlebars just swung.
That would suck balls.
Yeah.
Just curious. It didn't occur to you maybe stop and wait, let it cool down a little bit?
I don't stop.
Well, okay.
When I'm wet, I'm going home.
That's like the time when I first rode the Virago up here. That day that I brought that bike up here. Nice the whole entire time. We're getting power. Oh, look at this. Everything just browned out.
And thunder.
Yeah, right. There you go. Wow. Yeah, we're getting a wicked rainstorm right now. And because today is National Ride Your Bike to Work Day, and I did.
I didn't. Too hot.
As Justin said when he came in, my bike is getting a free bike wash right now. Excellent.
Yeah.
So, speaking of bikes, have you been working on your project bike?
I haven't had a chance to. Dude,
There you go.
my schedule in June is completely insane. I'm hoping to get to it soon, but I need to find the time.
Understood.
My days off have been so jammed up with other shit that I've got to do. I got not that this has anything to do or anybody's going to care about this, but to put it in perspective, I got new glasses like a month ago.
Yeah.
And I took them home, and the prescription I don't think is right. And I still have yet to get back to the eye doctor. That was literally like a month or better.
Wow.
Just because I have not had a chance to get there.
Chris will take care of it for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Just put them on and make sure to get it right.
Yeah, make sure it's right prescription.
All right, going over the other corner. Chris, how's things in your bike world?
Okay. I broke my bike too.
Okay.
Broke your bike week.
It's broken.
It's broke your bike week. That's a good bike week.
I like that. It's
Yeah,
this is not a bike week. Yeah, different.
It's still mine's slightly a little more serious.
Well,
than-
let's go back to what happened here. First of all, you went. Your company you work for sent you to California to basically just sit on your ass and do nothing.
Yeah.
Right. And then when your bike was fine when you left, and then when you came back,
I got on my bike and then it started giving me error codes for no fucking reason.
yeah,
And acting weird. It was idling weird and being weird, but it cleared itself up.
kinda.
So this other problem,
No wait. So you tell me that like last week we got together last week.
yeah,
And we cleaned the speed sensor. Mm-hmm. And we attempted to take your brake pedal off and discovered, well, we didn't have enough time or the right tools to do it.
It was, and it turned out to be harder than it actually looked.
Yeah. Stupid as shit.
Always is.
You know, I was like, really, just to take the brake pedal off, you have to take the entire fucking exhaust off. What?
Yes.
Yeah,
That was just retarded.
yeah, because because the exhaust pipe was in the way.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
So we bailed on that, but we cleaned everything else, and you adjusted all your cables on your battery,
Yeah.
fixed all that.
So there wasn't that.
So, and we also got the codes off the bike.
Yeah.
And the codes.
The SCT.
SCT.
Yeah.
So the codes basically said that the speed sensor or the voltage regulator was messing up.
Right.
So we cleaned the speed sensor, and then you're saying everything's fine now, except for
The past couple of days, the bike has not. Go figure. It's not doing.
it's making that clunky noise when you.
Yeah,
ride.
but it's been doing that, and,
Oh, it has
and
been
it got
doing
really. It's progressively gotten worse, and then yesterday was fucking bad.
Yeah.
Because I remember the one show a couple of weeks ago. I said my bike doesn't like hills.
Do you have the issue when you're starting your bike?
You could hear it when you start.
I'm saying, like, when you're starting, does it sound like you're throwing, like, a wrench into a metal barrel?
A little bit.
It's probably complicated.
That's what you found out, right? You did some research?
Yeah, I did some research, and then I went just to, listening to fucking, going on the Harley forum, which I go on a lot, and then see what people are saying, and then watching YouTube videos of guys posting stuff. Because at first, of course, I go to the absolute fucking worst. I'm like, great, I blew my fucking engines, the fucking lifter, the fucking cylinder. Fucking bike is going to die on me.
Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario turns out not to be that.
Right.
And then I found a video. Guy had this is what a compensator sounds like. So
We've lost video. Why have we lost video? Ta-da. So it's at the compensator, and from what I've seen of the videos that I've watched, the compensator looks like it'll be an easier job than changing your brake pedal.
knock on wood.
Really? You take off the primary cover and tighten up a bolt with a 1.5
That's
inch.
okay. That's the easy. And Justin probably knows this. That from watching the stuff I did, the lesser of two evils things here that could be great if it was just that. The compensator bolts, especially on that particular engine, they can come loose and they will fucking rattle around and sound like a bunch of fucking rocks in a fucking bucket.
Wow.
Okay, and then you could just tighten it up and everything is fine.
Right.
Okay,
Well,
or
assuming when it was loose that it didn't do any damage.
yeah, exactly.
you
The
know,
way,
how
the way
much
it
is
sounded the other day, it sounded like it was probably fucking doing some bad damage.
Well, how much is a compensator?
I have no idea.
A couple $100. I looked it up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Get the Screaming Eagle on.
Yeah, I was looking at a lot of guys were saying they switched out the stock one
When
with the
you
Screaming
when you
Eagle
start having compensator issues, if you get the Screaming Eagle on, you have them.
because they
Do they have a
fixed it.
cheaper budget Screaming Chicken version of that?
It's the Screaming Turkey.
Okay. Oh, there you go. So,
Yeah, because I saw in a Harley forum they changed they fixed the spacer issue that they were having with the stock one. Apparently, the spacer that they put in the factory was not big enough, which eventually caused the compensator to kind of flap around a little bit.
What cracks me up about that, I was watching this video, why haven't they, because apparently this compensator, that bolt that's on the compensator, that can come loose on its own.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping.
Why haven't they put a set screw in that thing so that cannot happen?
There's got to be some reason. Look, we all know that, for as much as everybody wants to give everybody shit about stuff, Harley puts a ton of R&D into every little thing they do. I mean, that much is obvious when you look at the quality of their stuff in comparison to some of these other brands that are out there. So if they didn't do it, there's got to be
there's
got to be a reason.
There's gotta be a reason.
You know
why
what I
they
mean?
didn't do it. Yeah.
Because they got engineers there that are incredibly smart and talented. That you'd think if it was
They
something
got
that
fired
simple,
from NASA. So they said
Yeah.
next step is Harley Davidson. So.
They've made it better because the new ones. There was one video I watched where the guy, he was out in Milwaukee actually, so worked for Harley, and he was talking about how they made the sprocket, the compensator sprocket, better from my year all the way up to the new one, and changed the whole way it operates.
Perfect.
Because of that problem with mine.
Well, that's the whole problem with
with
development.
the bolt coming loose. That's on my year up to 2006.
Well, that's the whole
notorious for
problem with
that.
developing. You don't have the years behind that particular thing to see how it's going to be in a few years.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have a wear factor.
Well,
that
then
you
in,
can really
in certain
adjust it.
conditions too.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
what we experience here might be completely different, or not might be, is completely different from the issues somebody's going to experience somewhere else. I mean,
Right.
like,
absolutely.
you look at bikes in like Texas and stuff like that, where there's a lot more, we'll say, dust. They're probably going through air filters and all kinds of other shit left and right. Where we just have to deal with
Right.
dirt.
So
Yeah.
they can't manufacture for everybody.
Right.
That's got to make
Well, there's
and,
gonna
and which I didn't know, because you think it's just it's a big sprocket and it's all metal, but it's the compensators are super sensitive to heat. So that explains why I start the bike and I go on the bike, I don't hear it. Then the hotter the bike gets, I start hearing the fucking sound.
Yeah.
Start sounding like goddamn gravel in a fucking thing. And then when it got really hot yesterday, it was bad.
Wow.
I got home and I was like, I killed my bike. My bike is not gonna run anymore.
No.
It's
Well, that's why in
horrific.
colder temperatures the bikes run better. They run much better.
And it even started having an issue starting, which bothered me.
Well, that's because of that same issue.
Yeah.
Is it?
There you go.
Like I was hitting the ignition can. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
you're not starting.
Yeah. That's
So this weekend, Saturday probably,
Yeah.
we'll get together on Saturday and then we'll yank that primary cover off and
I hope it's just a bolt.
we'll check it out. I'll bring my I got a big ass torque wrench. And we'll
If
bring
not,
that
I
up.
might as well just order the Screaming Eagle spark and do the whole fucking thing.
Get your Screaming Eagle tires. Get Screaming Eagle everything.
It's already got this. It's already got the stage 1 on here, so I already got the Screaming Eagle. Air
How do you
filter
know what
covers.
stage upgrade you have on your bike?
Well, that's the easy one, the level 1.
yeah.
Stage 1 is easy.
Yeah, it's just like basically your intake.
The K&N filter.
It basically depends. There's the different tiers are.
1, 2, 3. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. We know.
Yeah, cams is I believe cams is the second one. I don't remember what the third one entails, but
Pretty much changing your engine up to the
well,
next bore, right?
four is basically the entire top end.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. How do you know if somebody's done a stage 2? Like, for example, I know the guy who owned a bike before me did a lot of upgrades to this bike. I know he put on a high-performance clutch on there.
So there's no.
But there is a stage. I think there's a stage 1 because I have the round filter underneath the
K&N.
underneath the cover.
You have a K&N.
I got the round filter. Is that as a 1 or is that a 2?
Well, what it really is going to depend on. Did you do cams or did you?
I
upgrade?
haven't done anything to the bike like that. But when I got it, like I said, the guy previous to me, he did a lot of upgrades to it. I'm just
The
curious.
simple answer
Yeah.
is, without actually taking
Shit apart.
stuff apart and
Yeah.
looking at it and seeing is this stock or has this been upgraded. If he had the work done at any Harley dealer,
Yeah.
you can give the VIN number to your Harley dealer, have them look up a service history. No matter which Harley dealer it was done at, they can let you know what services were done.
Oh, okay.
Only if they were done at a Harley dealer. So if he took it to, Joe's aftermarket,
well, for example,
bike shop.
I got my bike from out in Langhorne, PA, at Brian's Harley Davidson. Now, can my dealer down and buy me?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
yeah.
they can check. All
They
right.
can check. You give them the VIN number. They can tell you the service history of any service that bike has had.
Good.
At a
Couldn't
Harley
he just
dealer.
give it to you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna find out because I really want to know. I really want to know what this guy did to this bike.
Like I said, only if it was done at a Harley dealer.
Right. I'm pretty well. Everything that's
If
on
everything
this
that
bike,
he did was Harley parts, the
Yeah.
odds are he did
Yeah,
it at a Harley.
it's all
And
Harley
the only
parts.
other thing would be if he did it himself.
yeah, it's all Harley stuff he's got. All right. So my bike thing is I've been riding, been putting some mileage on, and I almost dumped my bike last week. Almost
Happens.
dumped it, and it was stupid. It was a stupid situation, and I should have known better.
What'd you do?
Well, I just got done over my stepdaughter's house doing some stuff, and then I said, okay, I got a few minutes, so let me go take a little ride before I get home. I'll do like maybe 20 miles, no big deal. I was going to go down by the beach, hang out, chill. On my way home, wife calls me and says, where are you? I said, well, I'm done, so I'm on my way home. I'm taking a long way home. She goes, well, dinner's on the table. We're ready. I said, oh, okay, fine. So I thought I would just make a right turn, make another right turn, and head back the other way, right? So I made my right turn, and when I made my next right turn, it turns out to be a dead end. But I didn't know that because I didn't know the streets. So and it was a narrow. It was a very narrow street. I said, all right, I'm just going to K-turn this thing, and I'll turn around. But there was a lot of gravel on the road. Mm-hmm. So I started to do my K-turn. But the lesson here, boys and girls, is put your bike in neutral before you do this shit. All right? So I pulled to the left. I still got the clutch pulled in, and I'm easing my way backing up. But my foot slips.
Yes, of course it did.
Oh, right? And as it slips, I lose my balance, start to fall back. My hand comes off the clutch, and naturally, my right hand turns the throttle, and the bike takes off with me hanging over for dear life.
I knew
Right?
I knew exactly what you were talking about.
I had about 30 feet before I was back in the intersection again. And off all my might, I pulled that clutch in again. And I was able to stop it with a yank, and the bike was off kilter, and I didn't drop it, but holy shit, dude.
That got your heart beating, huh?
Yeah, that's called butthole clincher.
I had to go back and pick my heart up. What are you talking about? Oh, my God. That was... And what's the first thought that comes into my head? It's like, God, that was stupid. The second thought was, I hope nobody saw that.
Yeah. You got some guy in the house watching along. Man, look at that guy. He's living free.
It's on the internet
He's
right
so
now.
cool. And then he sees that and goes,
that's
he's not so cool.
That's when Google Maps is driving by for the street view.
Yeah.
You're like in the background hanging onto this motorcycle.
Yeah, that's right. That's me. Now, I am sure that around the world, this has happened to everyone.
Oh yeah. If you actually ride a motorcycle, it's happened.
Yes,
It's happened to you.
I've done it.
Regardless of
I've
your
done it.
experience level and how good you are, you've slipped on gravel and sent your bike careening off a wall. Thankfully, that didn't. Actually, if I was still faced straight when that happened, I would have went right into this guy's living room.
I dropped my bike a few times that way.
Yeah, I hear you, man. So that was what's this?
Hello?
Shut up, James.
You see?
Yeah, yesterday when I went riding, I just did a ride out to the Great Swamp.
Yeah.
And I hit that one road. I can't remember the road, but the road starts off all rocky.
Yeah.
And then it goes into concrete. I forgot about it completely, so I'm doing like 45. Came up to that fucking part. I was like, "Oh no!" I thought I was going down. Because coming in hot. My bike was like this, and I just downshifted. I didn't like barely braked, and oh man, that was fun.
Yeah, your compensator loved that.
That was fucking scary.
Slammed it
man.
around more than it needed to be.
I thought I was gonna dump the bike because the front tire kept on skipping all over the fucking place.
Like I said, man, yeah, you skipped a heartbeat a couple times, but that was my exploits. You know. Been getting into a little riding, nothing special, but that's it. Hey, so we got some. Let's do some business here right now. Ready for this? Cycle Gear, courtesy of Cycle Gear, Motorcycle Man. We're giving away a cooler shirt. The Heat Away shirts. You ever seen one of those things?
Nice.
We're giving away one of those. So and we're also giving away right here on the table in front of us the Zero 3D back blades, courtesy of Zero 3D. These will fit. Now, Justin, you could tell me. This says on the package that it's good from a 96 to an 05 Batwing fairing, but they haven't changed the Batwing fairing in ever, have they?
Well, they did when they went with the vent.
Right, but
only in the middle. But what about the size?
But
shape?
not the size. They haven't changed the shape, have they? So
I don't know.
That's hard to say.
I have to assume that these will fit pretty much any Batwing.
There's got to be a reason.
Yeah, I don't know why they would say that.
There's got to be a reason.
Unless if it's because of
maybe
electric.
how it's screwed on, or
I don't
maybe
know.
have something to do with that.
Although, you know what's interesting? The picture on the back with them on is on a current model. So I don't
But
know.
they have them for current models.
But it says 96 so far. I don't know. There's got to be some reason.
Yeah. But anyway, so we're giving away those things. If you go to the Motorcycle Men website at, you ready for this? www.motorcyclemen.us and go to the contest page, and you can pick what contest you want to get in and fill those
You
things
can
out.
also go on Prodigy and CompuServe.
And
Yes.
AOL. Don't forget AOL.
AOL. That's right, AOL. AOL is a new service, yeah.
Put in your 30-minute free trial AOL disc.
Yeah.
Tap into your phone line.
All right. And Cycle Gear. Remember, we got 130 locations around the nation. You can get crap. We were supposed to do a live show last week, but we got rained out again.
Yep.
And but Cycle Gear is the place to go if you need stuff. If you're in New Jersey, head over to Cycle Gear in Edison and see Chainsaw Ginny and tell them that the Motorcycle Man sent you, and they'll take care of you. They'll wash your bike and buy you lunch. And
They
whatever.
probably fucking hate you.
They probably do. Tobacco motor wear. Now listen, if you do not own a pair of tobacco motor wear jeans, then there is obviously something mentally wrong with you. I think so.
Or you never heard of the company.
I think you probably
Or you just don't
need-
have the money for it.
Well, yeah, I think. Well, actually, mostly, I think it's you probably need professional help. I've been wearing tobacco motor wear jeans and a California riding shirt for about a month now, month and a half. I love them.
At
Love them.
least take them off and wash them.
You don't know. Well, actually, I wear them to bed. They're so comfortable.
You didn't wash them after the pee stains from the little accident there?
Yeah, right. And the shit stains.
No, the Depends caught that. So Chris has got a tobacco riding shirt now, tobacco motorwear riding shirt now. Yeah, in black. Beautiful shirt. It's just beautiful stuff.
Touch it.
Touch it, feel it.
This is
So-
a shirt?
That's it's a canvas riding shirt, dude.
It's Kevlar, right?
It's got Kevlar lined. Ready for that? It's awesome.
So I can get shot while I'm riding.
You want one? No, well, it's not ballistic Kevlar.
But he does have that cool video where he gets dragged behind a
Yes,
car.
he does it.
And it doesn't rip.
Right, it doesn't rip. So it's some great shit, man. And I'm telling you, get yourself a pair of tobacco motor. Just tell them that the
I like
motorcycle
this.
man.
This
You
is
call
nice.
them up. Just call them up, and
It's
then
almost
when
like a light jacket.
it is. It's,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's perfect. It's perfect
good for the spring.
I've been wearing it. It's great. So when you call them up, you ask for Dave. If they say Dave's not here and it's Andrew, or you just tell them, look, the motorcycle man sent you, and then that you want them to send stuff, and then that's it. They'll take care of you. Use the Motorcycle Men coupon code. Just say Motorcycle Men coupon code, and then they'll take care of you. They'll give you 0.75% off.
Right?
0.75%.
I don't know what that was, but they'll take care of you. All right, some news here, and not that I give a crap because we're Harley guys, but Indian is going to be releasing their FTR. They're going to produce it. This their bike that they've been winning all the dirt track races, the flat track races.
Show it.
They're the FTR. That's
a
what
crappy fucking picture.
It is a crappy picture, but you can thank the ad for that. But they're going to be releasing. Let me just go to Indian.
Looks like a Triumph. Is that deliberate?
Motorcycle. FTR. What did I just do? FTR.
Oh my God.
This is riveting radio.
Do images. Go to images. Top.
I know that already. See, this is what we're looking at.
Oh. Is that it?
The big white screen. That's what you're saying. Yes, that's
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
it. There you go. It's the Indian FTR 1200. They're going to be. They're actually going to. They're producing this. They're going to release it to the general public, so people can do flat track on regular roads.
Nice.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
It looks like there's no frame underneath. The,
It's the frame is top mounted. Just you got a little bit of frame right here, like that. So it goes around. It goes
It
around.
reminds me of Iron Virago. That always bugged me out
Yeah.
because that had no bottom frame. The engine was.
So
just
that's what
mounted
they're going to be putting that into production, because I know that's important to a lot of people who are Indian fans, and we don't give a crap.
That's actually a nice looking bike.
Harley has actually selected their 8 interns to go do their freedom thing, ride thing, you know, where they give everybody a bike and they send them around, whatever. Did you know that? Did you know that?
How?
See,
What are you looking at here?
this, look here. Read the headline. Read the headline. It says here, Harley Davidson,
And they
Find
give you
Your
socks?
Freedom intern has announced Meet the 8 interns.
New sock helping millions? Is that the
That's
Harley
what it says
Davidson?
here. More than 7,500 people applied from 30 different countries for the positions, for the 8 positions.
Nice
to-
twin cams there.
wow, you ain't kidding.
We got somebody from Miami, somebody from South Africa, we got somebody from Mississippi, California, North Carolina, England,
And what did they get?
Wisconsin,
New pair
and
of socks?
China. They get a motorcycle.
Can you please explain the fucking socks?
They get a pair of new socks.
Why are the socks?
I don't know. You know what this is called? What do they call that? They call that-
Those are freedom socks because your toes are out.
Your freedom socks. That's cool.
Yeah, that's okay. So let's go. So anyway, so
Yeah, when you get your toenails done.
today is the 26th anniversary of the National Ride Your Motorcycle to Work Day. Did you know that?
Nope.
26 years.
So does that mean I'm banned from the club now because I didn't ride my bike?
No, just because this is the first year time I've ridden on this date.
I never knew about this thing.
Yes, it's an actual.
Yeah, they've been doing it for 26 years, you know.
See, ride
That's what I hear.
to work day. That's what it is. Monday, July 8th. That's this thing.
June,
All right,
not July.
June 18th. That's today. Today. Did I say July?
You said
I'm
July.
sorry. All right, suck it then. Fine. Today is also the 50th anniversary of Hot Wheels. Woohoo! Did you know that?
I still wish I had mine.
It's pretty cool.
50 years they've been Hot Wheels.
Yep.
And you know, in that 50 years, they've only produced 3 motorcycles. Did you know that?
I did not-
And I
actually
was just
did
going to
not know
say,
that.
they're worth a lot of fucking money if you have one of those.
That's right. Let's see. They have. I wanted to see that.
Do a
I know
Google
they-
search.
Oh,
Do
no.
Hot Wheels motorcycle.
There it is. They've got a couple. They've got
that
the-
black one,
They
the
got
chopper.
a Trike.
I remembered that one.
They got the Street Stealth, the Ducati Panigale. Go figure. They got a quad rod Blast Lane, which is a chopper like, which actually almost looks like a V-Rod. Quad. A mini, but they got a Honda Monkey.
I like that. That is cute.
They got the Street Stealth, and they got another Panigale. They got look at they must like Ducati. They got something with Ducati.
Well,
going on.
Ducati probably said it's, yeah, go ahead, use our
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And
name.
they got
The other ones look like a Hayabusa, but they probably said don't use our
They
name.
got a Ducati Diavel. They got a Bad Bagger. Oh. The Super Leggera. They got another Honda Monkey. They got 2 more Honda Monkeys. So there you go. So it
The
gets
Flyby looks like a Tron motorcycle.
It does. It almost looks like a Tron motorcycle. So there you go. It's good. How about that? Hot Wheels. 50 years and they still. Everybody had the Cougar. I had the Cougar. One time. Had the Mustang.
What Hot Wheels did you have?
What's wrong with you? Fine. All right, Chris, we're gonna talk about destinations right now, and we're gonna talk about some place that Chris went to eat somewhere on, where was it, on a Delaware Canal or something like that? You said you went. Wow, he is just a wealth of information today.
Well, thank you for that.
For that riveting report.
Somebody hit the pause button on Chris.
Yeah.
Now, for once, he's getting it, not me.
When am I supposed to do it?
You went to eat somewhere.
When
You
was
told me it
this?
was pretty cool. You said on Saturday you went?
He also had a few drinks, apparently.
Oh. And then after his drinks, he was like,
Where the fuck did I go Saturday?
Sunday? No, it wasn't yesterday.
It was
Friday?
Saturday.
It was Saturday? It was said it was someplace on the Delaware River or something? Or oh wait, no wait. Oh no wait. Or maybe it was
Sandy
down.
Hook?
It was down by Sandy Hook. Yeah, maybe it was by Sandy Hook.
Oh, yeah, I went to Matt's new place, the
Yeah. The Scuba and the Beast.
Scuba and the Beast.
Scuba and the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to look this up?
Look it
Scuba
up.
and
It's
the
a nice
Beast.
place. It's a cool place.
It's like surf and turf.
Yeah.
Scuba and the Beast.
Scuba and the Beast. Scuba.
That's a cool bike.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a nice place.
It looks like a Springer kind of, but it's not.
Because you were fucking me up with the whole Delaware thing. I'm like, Delaware? What are you
Right.
talking about?
Up already.
Delaware.
Scuba and Beast. Surf with us. It's in Highlands, New Jersey.
Which is Sandy Hook.
With Sandy Hook. Hook of Sandy.
It's in the bay of Sandy.
Let's look at their menu. What do they got? See, now wait a minute. Surf at the. Oh, I see.
Oh, they got a slab of bacon.
Oh,
that
do
is
tell.
like holy shit. It's literally like this thick and like that.
It's like a bacon steak.
Yeah, it's like a bacon
Basically
steak.
pork belly.
Fucking awesome, dude.
Really?
And I had what they call a monster. Well, look it up. Okay, it's called the monster hamburger.
You had the monster hand. So I guess that wouldn't be listed under salads, would it?
No.
Okay.
All I know is the food was fantastic. It was
Salads
really
and
good.
burgers. Rick, go down to it. Down to our left.
Salads and sandwiches and burgers. Burger. The Monster Burger, $13. Guacamole, fried egg, slab of bacon.
Yes, fried egg and slab of bacon. That was
$13.
awesome.
Was it big?
It was yeah. It was,
All right, I'm starving at this point. Can we
jeez,
not
dude.
look at menus? I haven't eaten since lunch.
Want a piece of cheese?
Yeah.
it's midnight at the roads.
God, Tim's got food. What do you want? Tim will make you anything. What do you want? No, it's not. You know you're hungry. Well, if we're just going to talk about food then. Let's
Well, think how I'm feeling. You know what I had for dinner? Had an egg salad sandwich.
So what's wrong with that? That's good.
That's
Awesome.
it.
That's awesome. Are you kidding me? I had a salad.
What?
I had a Caesar salad.
See, let's talk about food while he's starving over there.
I know.
I had no words.
Well, I'll tell you what.
worries.
If we're not going to talk about food anymore, let me tell you about the place I went to eat down in Key Largo. The African Queen Dinner Cruise.
Would you go to Key Largo?
When I went to Florida Keys last year?
Oh, last year, okay.
No, it wasn't.
A year later.
It was in November.
Fuck are you
But
talking
these are
about
just some
it now
places-
for?
This is just an
This is
interesting.
a tough episode. Bro.
Yeah, it is.
I just get no respect here.
You're getting your dick kicked in tonight.
We're talking about recent stuff, and you're going a year back. I don't even know who I was a year ago.
You don't even know where you ate on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't even exactly.
It's
Bruce,
that
easy
brain.
there, Bruce.
It's that brain damage.
damage.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You remember the movie The African Queen with Humphrey Bogart?
Sure.
Okay. Well, the boat, the African Queen, they actually restored it and is now being used. It's in Key Largo. They use it for dinner cruises.
Nice.
You get in the boat and then they chug you along. It's the same exact engine. It's everything steam powered, and they chug you along. And they take you over to Marina Del Mar. It's a restaurant, and they dock you there. And you go up. You have dinner, back on the boat, and they boat you over. And it's really a pleasant cruise. And the guy gives you all kinds of history about the boat and how they made it and everything about the movie and stuff like that. It's extremely interesting. I highly recommend if you have the opportunity to in Key Largo to go do this, by all means do it.
How many people can they fit on that boat?
I think it was.
It doesn't look like much.
There
No,
was
it doesn't.
four. There was 5 of us on the boat, and they could have held 6 more.
Wow.
From that picture, it doesn't look like they could.
No, there is actually a lot.
Right?
There is actually a lot of room on that.
Tops.
There is actually a lot of room on that boat.
Yeah, you don't know how many are in underneath.
Yeah, right.
Underneath.
It's $89 for the dinner cruise. It's less if you want to lay down.
Yeah, look at that boat. That is fucking tiny.
Without a view.
That's a tiny boat. Jesus Christ. Pops had a fucking boat that big.
If you row, you get it.
Yeah, you get it for $69.
Yeah, it's actually really good. It's
That's
pretty
cool.
good.
It looks cool.
It's definitely worth it.
How was the food?
Oh, dude! If you like, put it this way: if you like seafood,
I do.
you do. Do you like seafood?
I
Okay,
love
this is
seafood.
very.
Do you really?
It's the Pilot House.
I can't think of any seafood that I don't like.
You.
Octopus.
I'll eat it. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is the nastiest stuff I have ever put in my mouth. I swear, don't, no, don't. But it was very good. And what was cool about this place is if you sat along the water's edge on the pier part, the floor underneath you was glass, and you could see all the fish.
Oh, that's very cool.
It was really, really cool. Excellent. I can't recommend it enough.
You can't recommend it.
I can't recommend it. Yeah.
Glass bottom bar. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's highly recommended. I'd say go there. It gets a big thumbs up from me. So there you go. All right, so today's brief topic. When I say brief, I mean just judging by the mood of the current people in this room right now. I have a funny feeling this is going to be a 30-second topic.
What?
Solo ride or with a group?
I like both.
Yeah, more solo.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it.
I go for longer when I have groups because
Yes.
I like being able to ride, stop somewhere,
Shoot the shit.
yeah, and then do more riding. Whereas if I'm by myself,
You just
I
tend to ride.
tend to be more of just like
Let's get there.
or like a destination rider at that point. Whereas
right.
when I'm with a group, if I'm with a group of people, I can literally ride all day.
Right.
Tim, what do you think?
I agree with him. 100%.
No elaboration on that? No, you're all like, why?
What he said.
Yeah,
Wait, I got a better one. Ditto.
Ditto.
What's your take?
Justice idea?
He said it all. See, you want it?
What's your take?
I know, well.
Yeah, what's your
And if you say what he said, then I don't
No.
I agree with them.
I would have to say it depends upon, and believe it, this is going to sound ridiculous, but what your role is in the group ride. If you're just a rider, just riding, if you haven't organized it, if you aren't if you're not the sweep, if you're not the leader of the ride, then I can see that it's just, I don't want to say like, it doesn't, not derogatory.
Depends on your position.
It's a follow the leader kind of a thing almost. And in that case, it can be quite enjoyable because you're not responsible for
anything.
You're just there just to turn the throttle and just ride. That's it. If you are the guy who's leading the ride, I'm raising my hand right now. It can be quite stressful. And I'll tell you.
You're the only one who wants to do the ride.
Yeah. Well, it's very stressful, especially when you make very sudden stops and turns.
No. I did that
Without
once.
saying anything to anybody.
I did that once.
Any time he finds a dirt road.
I did that once.
Or gravel.
Gravel, yeah, that's a gravel.
I did
remember
that twice.
the gravel road.
Good thing that wasn't a group ride.
Holy shit.
Well, you didn't go with us to the Centralia ride.
No.
That was a boatload of gravel.
Yeah.
Remember?
Well, just that one part. Yeah,
That's
that was
that one part.
Lex was getting beat up. Matt was. I got fucking beat up in the
Well,
face.
no. I'm talking about after we got to Centralia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to go off road. But anyway, it's because as the ride leader, you feel kind of responsible for everybody behind you.
That's why.
Do I have everybody with me? Are they following me? Are they on the right path? Whatever. We should stop for a couple of minutes. Get everybody good. But yeah,
I lose that feeling of responsibility after my first drink. Fuck you guys. You know how to get there.
Now, but then again, you have the person as the sweep. Chris, you've always been the sweep. Always.
I'm the tail gunner.
Yeah, you've always been the sweep.
Always.
Now, do you feel any pressure about being the sweep on any ride? No? Because
I think it also depends on who you're riding with.
Yeah.
If you're riding with people in a group that you ride with all the time,
Yeah.
you know how they ride, you know how to anticipate what they're doing, and that makes it a lot easier. But
Yeah.
I think if you're riding with people you've never ridden with before, that adds a different level of stress because you don't know what they do, you don't know how they're going to handle certain situations.
That's why I like. That's all I like the end for that reason for the new riders because then I drop back.
Yeah.
It's not a problem for me.
Right. You know.
There's guys that I ride with all the time that I know exactly how they're going to react to certain things and what they're going to do, and so I can kind of anticipate those things, and it allows me to just be that much more comfortable riding with them.
Right. You know, because most of the rides, that group rides, unless it's been just the three of us, it's been relatively stress-free on the rides.
Well, we did that ride up to West Point.
High Point.
High Point.
No point.
Yes.
Those rides are always pretty good.
Yeah, I was there for that one.
But we did ride. A lot of the people that were on the ride, we didn't know who they were. We did ride with a lot of. I think there was
What, that one time? Kelly
There was
with
twice.
us.
There was twice. We had people we've never ridden with before.
Yeah, and then we stopped at that one bar, and sat by the lake.
Gyps.
Gyps.
Oh, that
Gyps
was
Bar.
great. I like Gyps.
That's pretty cool.
That's a cool place.
It's a cool place.
We were there for a long time, though.
Well, that's because they didn't have nothing open. We were there. We could have just hung out there and made our own shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because there was
yeah.
nobody behind the bar. I mean, they were not prepared for that.
Yeah, no,
at all.
not at all.
But that's a cool place, though.
But when we did the Hawk's Nest that time, the group that we had that ride, that was a pretty good group because I know we had 8 people on that ride. That was good.
Hawks Nest is awesome.
That was a pretty cool place.
I'm gonna be up there this weekend.
Are you
I'm
really
camping right up the road?
camping again? Huh?
You're a camper. I got to try that.
I'm telling you, we
We do
gotta
this. We
that.
do this really cool trip every year. It's the River Dogs. It's a camping, canoeing, partying club. And
Is there alcohol involved?
there might be. So basically, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Saturday. So it's a cool deal. Like usually there's anywhere from about 80 to 100 people that go.
What?
It's big, and we get this like section of the
Seriously?
campsite. Yeah, it's cool. We get this section of the campsite, and Saturday we all hop in rafts, and
That's
we
gotta
float
be
down the
cool.
Delaware River, and they drive you up.
Right.
So that you basically float back to the campsite.
Right. Oh, that's awesome.
So it doesn't matter, what kind of shape you're in, as long as you can basically, as long as you can get your raft from the water to
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, and you got to stay out of the eel trap. But as long as
What?
you can,
What? Whoa! Back up. Eel trap?
there's an eel trap in the Delaware River.
Eel trap.
Yeah, they basically have this like center section where theoretically the eels funnel into. Listen, I didn't design the fucking river. I'm just telling you what it's got.
Eel. Now, are you talking about real eels?
Yeah.
No, fake ones. They
No,
get
it's-
rubber ones at the fucking store and throw them in the fucking Delaware River.
And then they try and catch them in the trap. It's great. You'll love it.
Oh, it's like one of those. It's like one of those rides down at the boardwalk.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a big game.
No, wait, hold it,
Then
wait.
you try and get
And,
the
then,
ring.
and there's a number on the belly, and you get
Yeah, exactly.
Then you
Yeah.
try and get the rings on the
Yep.
beer bottles. It's a phenomenal time.
Is there an MM on the bottom of it?
Yeah.
So, no, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm going to dwell on this. Now, wait. Eel trap. Now, what's its purpose? Don't say trap eels. What's its purpose?
What is he, David Attenborough? You want to fucking explain animals? Give you a...
Listen,
Hey, he brought it up, not me. I gotta inquire. I gotta
the
know.
only thing I know about that eel trap is that I have to be sober enough to not get stuck in it. That is the extent of my knowledge of what an eel trap does, why it's there, why they picked that particular spot.
Fine.
I don't know. But what I do know is it happens to be right before my campsite, and I have to figure out, I have to be paying attention enough and be
Go left
sober
or right.
and be sober enough to know that I don't want to get stuck in there, because then you're getting stuck in a eel trap.
That's awesome.
Okay.
That is awesome.
I'm looking up eel traps.
You're kidding me. Stop it.
It's not there. I'll have to find. I'm gonna look into this. I'm gonna find out. Okay, so 100 people usually go to this thing. You're saying?
Yeah, anywhere between about 80 to 100. It's a really cool
No
trip,
kidding.
honestly. So, yeah, Friday night we do like an acoustic bonfire. Saturday we actually have a band play.
When you say acoustic bonfire, are you burning acoustics? Or?
Yeah, we are
That's what you wanna check.
we are very anti-acoustic instruments. So we just
Okay.
let everybody bring theirs and we burn them in a fire. No, but it's a great time. So
Now, are all these people who go to this thing all riders?
no, actually,
Ah,
it's really
Canoe thing.
yeah. So I mean, there's
And
a couple
camping.
guys. There's a couple guys that ride, but for the most part, no.
Is it more drinkers?
Definitely partiers, yeah.
okay.
No, but it's cool. I mean, families go. I mean, you do get a good mix. You get families,
So-
you get people that are just going to party, and the campsite is big enough that if you don't want to be camping in the hubbub of everything, like if you are bringing your
Right.
family and your kids, it's a big enough place that you can literally set up your stuff.
And what's the name of this campsite now?
It's Jerry's Three River. It's
I think I know where that is.
Yeah, it's right up from the Hawk's Nest. It's like a mile or two from the Hawk's Nest.
There it is, right there, Jerry's Three River.
I've never
Campground.
camped out in my entire life. I don't know what it's like to sleep
What
outside.
is wrong with you?
What the hell are you waiting for?
Dude.
I never know what it's like to sleep
It
outside.
is. I know exactly where this place is now. Yeah. I get it. So, like, children and parents alike are getting drunk out of their mind here, right?
Yeah, children too. Yeah.
Especially the kids.
Especially the kids.
Yeah, the 2-year-olds.
They can't hold their liquor very well.
Goddamn 5-year-olds.
No, but you know what? They're cheap dates.
Yeah, they are.
This is true.
Wow.
We just went down there?
But
You went there.
yeah,
See,
you went there.
This is what happens when
Normally,
you get
I
stuck on
would
an
go
eel
there.
trap.
Oh, no, he didn't.
We got stuck in our own eel trap
So when does this happen now?
this weekend.
Oh, this weekend coming up, and this is every year at the same time.
Yeah,
Wow. How come we didn't know about this?
I just told
You
you.
don't camp.
I do camp. I
you're-
just haven't gone in a while.
You're more than welcome to come.
When does this start?
Friday through Sunday.
Friday through Sunday.
In fact, I would love it if you came.
You
And I'm
would.
not even being sarcastic.
But they drink alcohol, Ted. They don't just
I
drink tea.
have wine every now and then.
That's hooch.
You can bring wine,
I can.
Real wine. Not fake.
and actually, you can bring your acoustic guitar and we could jam at the bonfire.
Now, do you bring your acoustic?
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing.
Wait a minute. How do you carry your acoustic on the bike?
I'm not taking my bike.
Oh,
This one, no.
He never
because-
said anything about his bike. He never said anything about his bike.
No. I do motorcycle camp. I do that. However, on this particular trip, I generally bring too much stuff to be able to feasibly do it on my bike
I understand.
because of the 3 days and the stuff that I need and that sort of thing.
We're going to have a trailer. Would you ride with a trailer?
I don't even have my bike fixed yet. Even if I was planning on riding my bike, I wouldn't have my bike fixed by then.
Okay.
Honestly,
Well, besides that, would you ever ride with a trailer?
on my bike, attached to my bike,
Yeah.
no.
No, he had a trailer on your bike.
Would you
What
ever
if
push a trailer with your bike?
yeah.
So you're going to take your Jeep. What kind of Jeep you got?
Cherokee, same as you.
Oh, you got the same year?
No, I have a 17, but it's not the Trailhawk. It's limited.
Okay, all right. You know what you got to get? You got a trail hitch on that?
No.
You don't. You get the hitch, you put that on, and you just got to get a cargo rack. You just do the cargo rack behind.
Yeah.
That's because I have that, and I also have a trailer, but I also got the roof rack too. I put a roof basket.
I have a Thule roof rack, but I use it for the canoe and the kayak.
Oh, okay. But you can still, if you have the cargo basket on top, it still works out. I know it's a motorcycle podcast, but we're talking about Jeeps, and Jeeps and motorcycles kind of go hand in hand.
They work.
Yeah,
It works.
it's fine. Well, that's interesting. I wish I knew that because I'm already obligated for something on Sunday. So
You can cancel it.
please do if we reschedule.
Well, not for nothing, but Sunday is just basically packing up and leaving. So if you just had to leave early on Sunday, that still wouldn't be an issue.
No.
There's nothing that happens on Sunday besides waking up and.
Well,
taking
here's
the
the
shit down.
interesting thing because I'm supposed to take Mom to see her sister on Sunday, so I have to leave here.
What?
Yeah, I'm taking
Take
Mom.
mom to see your sister.
No, taking Mom to see her sister.
I think a family secret was just released.
No.
Right here on the show. Apparently, I have a sister, everybody.
We've been meaning to tell. This is actually this whole podcast thing is a
Intervention.
joke. We've been easing into an intervention. None of this is. This has been 150 episodes.
We're not
It's been a
related.
sham. The whole thing's been a sham.
I have a sister. Oh, my God. God, tell me better.
Anyway, I have to leave here by 9 o'clock.
Well, we
Sunday
can
morning, so-
chat about it.
We can. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be
We can
neat.
chat about it.
Either you know what I'm also been thinking about doing is
The
doing
drums are acoustic. Can I bring them?
You can. You know what we should do on this show? I don't.
Yeah,
This
well, I got the cajon.
What?
you got
the
cajones.
cajon.
We know you got
I've never
cajones.
played a
Let's-
cajon. Drums naturally, but not a cajon. I've never done one.
It's cool.
You know what we should do? One of these podcasts, we should just bring our acoustic guitars, and Chris can play on the cajon.
I can bring
and
mine?
and we'll just do an acoustic show.
Why not?
We'll just
Get
play
three guitar
we'll just
players
play
there.
songs, and you can play the cajon, and we'll just do songs.
I'll do it. I'll do
Why
it.
not? It sounds like a lot of fun. I think our audience would give a shit about that.
We should do a motorcycle men camping trip.
Well, here's and I was just going to mention that because, as you know,
You'd have to be the leader.
I've got my farm.
Okay, you
I've
guys,
got-
look, I'll carry all the gear in my truck.
No, you're gonna have a bike.
Don't wait.
And
don't
you guys
have to,
ride
don't
your
ha- wait.
bikes. And
Here's what you do. Here we go. Ready for this? I got my farm in upstate New York.
Mm-hmm.
I got 92 acres.
I'm in.
Okay.
I don't even need to hear anything else. I'm in.
Camping. Everybody has access to a
You
shower.
still have a pond on your
Yeah. I got ponds. I got beavers.
You
Go
got
swimming with
people
the beavers.
hunting
You have beavers?
I got beavers.
Dude, I'm so fucking there. Are you kidding me?
I got raccoons.
Eh.
It's not the beavers you're thinking of.
And
I've
got mountain lions and
got
bears.
I've got coyotes. But here's the thing. This is
More
cool.
excited about the beavers, but
Everybody would have access to a shower and running water. There's access to a bathroom, so you have that. So we could do a camping. Everybody come. You can camp where you want. I have room in the house for If you don't, two dudes don't mind sleeping together. I got room for 4 people. Sorry, the bedroom's all mine. You guys are gonna screw off. Bedroom's all mine.
Sounds like a fucking sausage fest.
No, stop. No, wait. If you don't mind sleeping on the floor, I got room for everybody. So, it's a thing. That's cool. All right, now we could do that. We'll do a motorcycle men camping trip. But we'll pick it. Just obviously, the best time to go. You're gonna laugh. Is the best time to go is August, because it's dry. You're good.
Well, so what we do is we do like an awesome fucking, upstate New York ride.
Yeah, riding up there is beautiful. You know that.
Oh, dude.
Where is it, New York?
15 minutes west of Cooperstown.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
That's how you were at the smallest restaurant with the biggest burger.
That's right.
Like that, yeah.
We'll leave on a Friday, head up there, get settled. Saturday, ride around all day Saturday, hit all the cool places. Sunday, you guys can pack and leave whenever you want. It's 5.5. It's from here, from Cranford, it's 4.5 hours.
It's totally doable.
What do you think? Yeah, we'll do it.
I like it.
Limited to how many do we limit it to? I got 92 acres.
I was going to say 92 acres. You don't really have to limit it.
But yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
For the bathroom.
Septic.
My septic is only so big.
Worst case scenario, you can always have a porta potty dropped off.
No.
There's woods.
What he said.
There's woods.
Yes. So you're gonna have shit all over your property. every time you go to the woods, you're gonna step.
It's fertilizer. You got.
That's right. Exactly. You just got to crap in the field so that the farmer.
He's gonna come back the next time and he's gonna have 3 more trees than he had the last time.
Yeah. Why not? And tomato plants everywhere.
A beanstalk.
A beanstalk. Oh God. That's a great idea. So let's put that together. Let's do something. Oh, seriously, would you do it?
We'll chat about it.
I do.
Okay. I know you're going to want to sleep in the house.
Yeah.
You don't give a shit. But here's what's cool. I have to warn you now. There are raccoons that hang around the house.
It's fine.
And understand the thing about
That doesn't surprise me with you, though.
Well,
So
no,
I would expect that.
I know. Well, here's the thing. Raccoons.
Turns into a raccoon.
Yeah, he turns into a raccoon.
Raccoons are these guys. They're very nice. They're nice. They're very hospitable. How you doing? Well, nothing you understand about a raccoon is nothing is yours. If it's this is mine now. That's it. You're not getting it back. I'm not going to do anything with it, but you can have it back now. And they take everything. So if you have a campsite and you're camping and you hear something rustling around, it's not a bear, it's not a coyote, it's a raccoon just taking your shit. That's it. They're not going to hurt you.
Raccoon black market.
Somewhere on my property, there's a tree that has all this stuff stacked around it. And a raccoon's up there. That's my shit, man. Don't touch my stuff. So, that's all I have.
Cool. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, sometime in August, we'll figure it out. Getting back to our solo or group riding, this article comes from Motorbike Rider, and here's some reasons for riding solo. The top 10. Number 1 is Zen. It's a good time for peace and meditation when you're riding. You guys agree with that?
Yes.
I agree.
Yep.
Agree with your thoughts? Number 2, peer pressure. There is none when you ride solo. Right?
Correct.
None whatsoever.
Unless you're hard on yourself.
This is true. or your hand slips off the clutch when you're trying to turn the bike around.
Yeah.
No pressure. Apart from the lack of pressure going in the race, there's actually no pressure to stay together or with a group. But that's kind of like the same thing as the other one. Stop. You can actually stop as much as you want when you're riding solo. All right? Agreed?
Yeah.
You can go. No need to wait around for a group, and we know what that's like. Yeah?
Yep.
Of course.
I like it.
Idiots. You probably don't want to ride with idiots, but when you're in a group ride, there's a potential that you will be riding with an idiot.
Yeah, I've ridden with a couple of people. I did not appreciate their style.
I understand. And the ride leader might be an idiot too. So we've been in that situation before. And there's no agenda, obviously. You can change your mind and go to where you want. Left, right, straight, doesn't matter. You can, screw it. Which leads us into you're open to explore. You're not fixed to a rigid route. You can go anywhere you want.
I love getting lost on my bike.
That is really cool.
Fucking love it.
That is really cool to do that. And I don't know, but safety, of course. Obviously, riding solo is a lot safer. Is it safer to ride in a group or solo? I don't know.
Well, of course.
Well, there's arguments to both sides.
Yes,
when you're
there
in
is.
a bigger group.
People are going to see you.
Yeah.
Right. But by yourself?
That's in city wise, but if out in the open, it's better to be by yourself. Right?
Like my bad accident. My bad accident a couple years
Well, it's
ago.
also safer if you have an accident, you're not alone.
Was
There is that.
I was by myself, so somebody had told me after the fact that apparently I was laying on the ground for like a good 15, 20 minutes before somebody came up on me. So that's the bad thing about riding solo.
True. All right. Well, the advantages to group travel is camaraderie. It's fun to banter over lunch, dinner, and shared experiences. Yeah, there is that. But then I can also make lunch.
I like banter.
Banter is good.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah, especially when you get the blue ones. They're really good too. It's shared expenses. Do you share expenses when you're on a group ride?
What the hell's that? What do you mean?
Well, like if you all go to lunch.
Would you put
Yeah.
gas in my bike?
Yeah,
I don't
if
see
you buy
that.
me a beer.
I don't
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that. Yeah, that's where there's that. Right.
Justin, fill up my tank, please.
See
All
now,
the way up.
I don't know that this is an advantage, but they're saying that another opinion or another option, you can consult for directions. I don't think that that's an advantage.
No, that is.
Well, I
If
mean,
you know somebody who knows the area.
Like
you-
if he knows an area he rides up to, like we go up to the crow's nest.
Right.
I go up there a different way. Like maybe his way is more scenic and mine is, or whatever. There's different ways.
well that's if there isn't actually a pre-planned ride. If you're just saying, okay, we're just going to go. We are going here. Here's our destination. Follow the leader. That's where that's different. But if you're saying we're going to go kind of up here, so that's a different story.
Well, like the perfect example of what you were just talking about is how we ended up at Gyps.
right, exactly.
You had a pre-planned ride, and they said, "Hey, we're right around the corner. We're not that far. We're up the road because what were we a couple miles from it at that point?
Yeah, at that point
I was like,
it was.
we're up the road a couple miles. I was like, if we just keep going this way, we can show
do
you a
it.
really cool bar. And we're like, all right, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, because we stopped at one bar that didn't have anything. That was weird. It
Yeah,
was nothing.
that's how we ended up at Gyps.
Yeah, exactly. Security. There's safety in numbers.
Of course.
Okay, there is that. That's an advantage. Initiation to riding. That's a great way to initiate a new rider to group riding. No? Yes? No? I guess so. Why not?
Start somewhere.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Visibility, like we just said before, it's easier for other traffic to see a group than it is to see an individual rider. Disadvantages to group travel: you're always waiting for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Lex.
Yes. Not that we're saying any names, Lex. He doesn't listen to the podcast anyway. Because how many times we're over at the CVS
I don't
waiting?
care where it is.
Who are we
we're
waiting for? We're waiting for somebody. All right. That's one. Safety. Group safety depends tightly on managed groups, clear communication, and excellent riding skills. Well, communication is a problem because especially if hand signals is one thing, but if you have communication devices on your helmets that actually pair up and work together, which they never did.
Oh, they did. Mine did. My 10 did.
Yeah, SMH-10 worked fine. We all paired together with that, but then all we heard on the ride was we heard Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Where's that sound effect?
And
I'm sorry, Tim. What'd you say? What was that? Safety 2. Impatient drivers will take attempting to pass other riders. Yeah, we've seen that. Scheduling. Okay, well, hold on. Yeah, this is the disadvantage of scheduling. It's hard to schedule everybody to get together for do a group ride.
exactly.
Cancellations. You've booked a big trip for a diner and half your group cancels. Big deal.
Hence why solo's number one for me, and riding with people is second.
And here's one. I think probably the number one thing.
Or one
With disadvantage.
solo and one other person.
Here's the one major thing I think with disadvantage to group riding is everything takes longer. The ride always
Especially if
takes
everybody has to get gas at the same
Yep.
time.
Well, and the other, somebody gets stuck at a red light, or it depends on the size of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Every ride we've done has had at least 6 bikes on it. That's the smallest group we've ever had. The biggest group we ever had was 14 when we went to the Hawk's Nest. So there's that. Advantages of solo travel. You're on your own terms.
Uh-huh.
Did we do that already?
No. This is just
Solo
you get to test your personal limits.
As far as what?
Meaning overcoming perceived fears of solo travel builds your confidence level. The more you stretch yourself by navigating in a strange town, eating someplace alone.
And see how you react when your feet are in the air.
Or setting up camp, or losing control of your bike when you're trying to make a U-turn. Anything like that. There's always room for one more. Even if when you're on your solo, you always usually have somebody else to ride with you in the theater or whatever. I don't know why I say theater. I don't know either. Time for reflection, which goes back to the Zen thing. It's traveling alone.
What is this?
Solitude. I don't know. I'm just
Is it repeating? Stop reading the whole fucking thing.
Disadvantages of solo travel. Financial.
How is it about all this?
We just talked about all this.
How is it? There's not a disadvantage. Financial disadvantage to the riding alone? What? I don't know.
Yeah, you got to file bankruptcy. You ride a lot of people. I don't know.
You got to carry your own gear. You got to carry your own gear and your own tools. Well, of course you do.
Duh.
You should. So the thing is, right there. Go ahead and go for a ride. What the hell? We got the Motorcycle Podcasters Challenge coming up starting on Wednesday this week.
What does that mean?
Are you going to participate this year?
I don't know if I can say yes right now.
Oh, that's right. Your bike might be down for the count.
My bike is a little flaky until I look
Well,
at it.
And Justin's not allowed to participate?
and not now. He can participate as a.
I have to fix it. Though.
And he's got to fix his
So
bike
he
too.
so basically it's me.
We're the only one riding for us.
I'm me and two others.
I'll gladly
Two
support
listeners.
you, though.
Thank you very much for supporting this. Yeah. Good.
Well, your bike's not going to be down for that
No,
long.
I honestly just need the time to do it.
Okay, so what you got to do
So
is
take
here's
a picture of your
you
mileage.
got to go onto the Motorcycle Podcasters Challenge website at motorcyclepodcasterschallenge.com and register before Wednesday. Right, that'll happen. And then you got to upload a picture of your odometer to the Motorcycle Podcasters Challenge Facebook page. Your beginning mileage. We have to upload the picture of your odometer. That's it.
Well, once I square my bike away, I'll have gold drain in.
Okay. Well, you have to still send a picture of your odometer.
Somebody just put theirs on there. Just now.
Was it? Somebody did? Okay.
Somebody just did.
So, anyway, so that's going on. July 8th, we got the Valor Ride.
That's my birthday.
Yep. We're going to do it? Yeah.
July 8th.
July 8th is the Valor Ride. Sunday, July 8th.
Yeah, I didn't do it last year. I'll do it this year.
Okay.
If your bike is working.
Cool.
It better fucking be.
2 weeks.
Our good friend Alonzo Bowden is going to be on the show on July 9th.
Yay, Alonso!
And we're going to set up a whole video thing for that, so you can watch that. I'll set up on cameras. We'll be able to see.
Cool. Get some pictures of him.
You know who Alonzo Bowden is? He's been on the show a couple times. Cool. Fun guy. So we had the little Pepsis. We're all good. We're all happy now. Yeah.
Yes, we're good.
The only thing that we have, nobody has said the magic words today, which is electric bike.
The timing on that was.
Go ahead.
All right.
He's exhausted.
You guys just exhaust me. You just do. You really exhaust me. All right.
That was a good one.
All right, Chris's FU word count today was 22. Props.
That's it?
No, there's definitely more.
There was definitely more than
There was
that.
22 before you finished the announcements.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. So, there we are with that. And we'll be doing some more Rider Ride interviews coming up. So, on July 9th, we're going to give away the Zero 3D Batwings, and we're also going to give away the Cooler shirt on those 2 days.
I can't believe July 9th is that close.
Yeah.
It sounds like it should be. It sounds like it should be so far away.
You know?
And it's not. It's like
Crazy.
literally 2 weeks away.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's
Can't
just
fucking
stupid.
believe it already. We were
Can
pissing and
someone
moaning about
slow
that.
the hell down?
Yeah, you ain't shitting, man.
It's sickening because time flies when you're having fun. They say.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Oh, is
fucking
that what it
October
is?
before you know it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even want to.
Okay, well.
Well,
189
October's good
days
riding
until
weather.
Christmas. So
September, October, yeah.
I get the impression that we've kind of reached the end of this.
Yeah, we're petered out. And poor Justin wants to have some food.
Yes.
Yes. Where are you going for? Where are you going to go for dinner?
Home.
Home? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you having?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Hopefully none of that.
Go to the roads. Have some chicken.
Yeah.
Have some wings. No?
Yeah.
You playing? You playing at all?
Well, I'm playing at the camping playing at the camping trip if nothing else.
Yeah, all right.
I've been trying to find time, but like I said, these past couple months, April, depending on the weather, May and June are just crazy.
Yeah.
At the dealership. So and then trying to all my other shit that I try and get in and done. It's just something that has to suffer. So sometimes it's the guitar and stuff like that, only because I can get out and ride more this time of year than I want to.
All right. Fine.
So
Fine.
but yeah,
Okay.
I want to go back to playing more.
What's on the June map?
We've got. Do we have anything? We have nothing on. We got some things on the Chrome Poll page. The Motorcycle Men calendar. We have to flip because Tim is too freaking lazy to walk around the table and flip it himself.
Yeah, because Ted sits there.
So for June, we have a
CVO Limited.
2017 CVO Limited. That's a big ass bike.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's all you have to say.
That's just a big ass bike.
All right, Chrome Poll page.
Chrome Poll page. These are coming down, so if you last chance to get your voice in on this. Why did that go there? I have no idea.
Technical difficulties. There we go.
We got 15% of people going for the touring bike. What brand motorcycle do you currently ride? And it did that again. Harley Davidson. 67% of our responders ride Harley Davidsons.
Nice.
GPS preference. 62% say Garmin. How about that?
What were the other options?
Your other options were TomTom, Delorme, Magellan, and other. I'm Magellan. Waze, iPhone,
I use my phone.
phone.
I use my phone.
Oh, really?
You know why I don't like to use the phone? I'll tell you why. I mean, it's real simple. Because it's your main form of emergency communication if you need something. And if you're using it for navigation, it's going to deplete your battery really quick.
You have it hooked up to your battery. You have it hooked up to your bike.
I have a battery tender lead that
Yeah.
actually charges my phone.
I do the same thing too, but if you don't have the display blanked out, it's still going to deplete your battery. That's why. At least with my crappy phone,
I have a cell phone charger that'll plug into my bike.
That's what I have too. But it's if I don't put my display to sleep like that, it still drains the battery, but just slower. But that's an iPhone. Maybe that's why it's doing that. What bike would you like to see Harley Davidson produce and sell? The options are dual sport, ADV, scrambler, sport bike, sport touring, dirt bike, electric bike, scooter, all of the above, or other. And the response is, and of course it goes to that. A dual sport bike, 24%.
Hydro Glide.
An electric bike goes 15%. That was number two is an ADV bike. So, yeah. And what's more important to you about a motorcycle? Performance, agility, comfort, appearance, all of the above. And all of the above. With comfort and ergonomics being the top choice. And finally, when thinking of purchasing a new motorcycle, consider what considerations are more important to you. And the number one thing is a stupid answer. Price. Price and reliability and comfort. Number 1, 2, 3. There you go. So we're going to be putting some new stuff up there on the Chrome Poll page if you're interested. And get over there and give us some suggestions.
Go to
www. What he said. Email us at motomenpc@gmail.com. Go to our Facebook page at Motorcycle Men Podcast on Facebook. And email Chris and tell him that he needs to say the F word far more than he does. Email Tim, tell him you want him to cough more.
No.
And perfect. All right. Well,
Fucking loud.
that was so loud. All right, this is the Motorcycle Men Podcast. We're here at the V-Twin Cafe.
Yes.
Downtown Cranford, New Jersey, where it's always 95 degrees and humid.
Now, right?
Yeah.
We couldn't get out of the cold for a while. Now it's opposite.
Stifling. So, I'm here with Tim Buck2. Love the monkey. Chris the Joker.
I don't know how I need to laugh.
That is so lame.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
That's a new one.
And Justin Shoes.
I like that. That's a good one, King.
I
a
am
singer.
Ted Wrong Way, your host of the Motorcycle Men podcast. Check us out at www.motorcyclemen.us. And Tim, what do you have to say?
Ride like nobody sees you.
Chris, what do you have to say?
Go straight and go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Why is everybody staring at me?
Justin?
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a short list, though, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
And remember, boys and girls, we say stupid crap so you don't have to.
Yeah.
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 Good night.
Touch nipples.
What? Don't look at me.
What? Did you say touch your nipples?
No, I didn't say nothing. What are you talking about? I didn't hear it.
Fine.